Howdy, folks. How you doing? This is coming to you live from CKMS Sound FM. Unfortunately, we're not broadcasting currently through our Rogers Television affiliate or through 100.3 FM, which is our normal station. But everyone comes to you live through the internet, and you can always see us live doing our thing on the show's website, which is www.wtfshow.com. But, however, talking through the break, and if this is the first time you're dialing us in, we talk about everything that's wonderful, fantastic within comic books, movies, TV shows, and gaming. And we decided to talk about some movie stuff over the break. Let's roll into that, shall we?
Movie stuff, let's roll into that.
All right, cool. You want to go first?
Sure.
All right, what do you got?
So, with this wonderful acquisition of Disney on top of the Marvel,
Of course.
and they
Star Wars.
They got Star Wars.
Yeah.
They also got another one of Mr. Harrison Ford and Han Solo.
Yeah.
They now have Indiana Jones.
Yes, they do. They've recently acquisitioned the actual property from Paramount,
Yeah,
which is interesting. And as far as I can tell, I'm not sure what you know, but however, they are basically saying to Paramount, you can basically still get residuals for the first 4 Indiana Jones, but anything after that, we make money from that. And oh, by the way, here's a little kickback for you. So that's not too bad.
Okay.
But so basically, old man Harrison Cranky, I need a nap Ford, is going to be working more, as far as I can tell, because as far as I know, he still wants to make more movies.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Ford at 60 wants to make more movies, but however, he can't deliver a single performance in anything else he's currently in.
Oh, I mean, come on. Look at Stan Lee. I mean, the guy still...
Stan Lee's 90, but however...
And he still makes an appearance in the Marvel movies.
And the thing is that, has anyone ever reported Stan Lee's ever cranky when he's on set? The man is like an Energizer bunny that had batteries from the early 1800s and still be able to move forward with all of that. But however, Ford at 60, old man Ford need a nap.
Yep.
So that's always interesting stuff. If you know what I mean.
I don't know. I'm more worried about them. I'm more worried about Disney applying Disney stuff to.
Look at the Iron Man. That was fun, eh?
Yeah. Just a bit.
Let's have an Iron Man kick-ass action / comic book film in the middle of the summer, which is cool so far, so no problems.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll wrap around Christmas time. And we'll also add a little kid in there, because that's what Disney likes to do with all of his films. And we'll make people believe this is funny. And
of course.
And then Thor 2 comes out.
Thor. Okay.
Which often everything that Iron Man 3 should have been.
This is all the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't know. I just don't want to see Indiana Jones have another deal with
I don't know what the problem is. An alien Mayan temple that transforms to a giant spaceship and flies away. That's so perpendicular to the whole Indiana Jones adventure franchise. It would make so much sense.
Yep, yeah.
And since the third family film went all so well, add more family stuff to it.
More family stuff. Okay.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. I'm looking forward towards our new overlord Disney making more movies to destroy our actual childhood.
Isn't there a movie out there about the big corporations? How big corporations take over the world and then they fight and have wars between each other?
It's called Transformers 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, what else you got on your slate of stuff?
The only other news that I've got is a little bit of old news, that they're adding a Wonder Woman to the Batman versus Superman.
That is so 2 weeks ago.
It's so 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and you know what? We have an actual article on the Weekly Trending Fandom.
Several articles, actually.
On the website.
Ooh, on the website.
Yep.
There we go.
We got it. Plus, on top of that, I found a picture, which I stole from the internet.
Yep.
You could do that, of what Wonder Woman may look like with this new actress, which I'm not too impressed with.
No, I'm not too impressed with any of the images that I've seen of photoshopped Wonder Woman costumes.
Yeah. I'm going,
wow! There was...
She needs to go on steroids and quick! Maybe break her legs and make them a little bit longer. Have that Amazon look going on.
Yeah, she definitely needs to hit the gym.
Yeah. Did you know that, I may be incorrect here, but you know Amazons, the archers, actually the woman actually cut off one of their breasts so the arrow doesn't hit them? This is how hardcore the Amazons are in all this.
Yeah, that's
so basically, we get this fluff piece chick from Fast and the Furious to join the cast. And the only reason why she's there is because of the Fast and the Furious franchise aspect. And I gotta tell you, folks, I'm not impressed by this. And if my voucher terms get people upset, I apologize, but that doesn't work.
I don't know.
Doesn't work. I'm not impressed.
No.
Yeah.
I've seen other actresses take over the role and just make it their own.
It was a fantastic fan made trailer for Wonder Woman that was on YouTube, which we'll find out. I'll post on the Weekly Trending Fandom page and have people actually find out.
There's several that I've come across.
Plus, on top of that, there was the Wonder Woman animated feature that came out a couple of years ago. It was absolutely fantastic, and now they got this fluff girl playing this Amazon I'll kick any man's ass and put Superman and Batman in his place character.
Yeah. I don't see this happening anytime soon.
Oh no, it's happening.
Oh, I know it's throwing more people under the bus.
I told you, come on.
Hey, shut up! Fuck. Sorry, folks. I apologize about that. Unfortunately, we don't have a sound booth here. We have people coming in and out of the studio constantly. But, however, we'll do what we can to broadcast our actual show for today. So, anyways, with that being said, we'll move forward into some more
movie stuff. What have you got?
Well, I got always come to the table tons of stuff. First off, I'll stroke off the Wonder Woman stuff here because obviously we talked about that. Indiana Jones, we talked about that. Tom Cruise. There's 2 movies actually coming out. One movie is called On the Edge of Tomorrow, which used to be called Just Kill, which is based off of a Japanese manga. Which was first successful, and the trailer that we saw was actually really, really well done. I'm impressed by it. But anyway, it's Tom Cruise, so I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, like the person running up the stairs, we just had 2 seconds ago. So that's coming. Plus, that's a Tom Cruise film. But however, there's another project seems to be on the go as well, which is called maybe you heard of this, called Jack Reacher, as in reach around. No, Reacher. Basically, this was his action film that the lead character is supposed to be 6'3", very well built, the whole 9 yards. Basically, Tom Cruise, who is 5'1", playing the role, didn't do so okay in the box office, but I guess made enough money to support Tom Cruise's how can we say, going out to lunch money, and so they're making a sequel from that. Right now, there's no release date on that, but however, the thing is that obviously, there's a new project coming up from that, and that would
clearly he needs to have another lunch.
Yep, pretty much. So that's in the works as well. But however, the thing is that from another movie called On the Edge of Tomorrow, that looks like to be very interesting. Lots of fun.
Oh, very much
There's a trailer that's been posted on the Weekly Trending Fandom page. Plus, on top, there's an actual article that was written on the actual Weekly Trending Fandom show website.
Yep.
So all that stuff is there as well. So let's get your opinion on it. Let's see what you think about that. And it should be quite interesting how all that comes to be, if you know what I mean. So, what else do I got there? Talked about that. And, the director of Star Trek 3.
Director of Star Trek 3.
Which is Joe Kurish.
Which Star Trek 3?
The one that's being made.
Oh, the one that's being made. Okay.
That's right, because any news from the 90s, from the old Star Trek, 80s, from the old Star Trek, would be completely null and void. It's no longer trending.
Oh.
So it's pretty bad. Because after we do Wrath of Khan, you do Star Trek 3, Search of Spock, and it's like, ooh, this is not too good.
No.
But however, your favorite actor, Christopher Lloyd, was in Star Trek 3.
Christopher Lloyd is in Star Trek 3, okay.
Yeah, that's right. He played the Klingon. No one realized it was him until the credits rolled, which is like, what? Wow. Crazy.
Huh.
Yeah. So anyways, moving forward with this.
Yep.
Basically, the director has quit. The lover spat behind closed doors.
Aha.
And, yeah, it was quite the undergoing, and the director said, you know what, screw you, I'm going home! And he packed his bag, and he said...
So the question is, are they going to call up J.J. Abrams?
Well, that's the funny part. He's tied into Star Wars right now. And the thing
is but he's already shown that he's more than willing to jump from one to the other.
For sure, but however, the thing is, easy when you get tied into a contract. There's certain dividends put into place if you leave the actual project, which is awful a lot. But however, with Star Trek 3 coming out, there's actual real deadlines need to be met. So it'd be interesting who will helm this particular project, because the studio's saying, it's coming out on the date that we said it's coming out on.
Even though we don't have a director.
And to let you know, I'm more than willing to direct it. So I'll put it out to the Weekly Trending fans that Recepit is more than willing to actually direct Star Trek 3. Plus, on top of that, the fat guy himself, known as Kevin Smith, it'd be great to see him do a Star Trek movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I know he'll butcher some of his room Sunday and add more fart and fat man penis jokes behind it. So that would be a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
it would be.
It would be. To do and to see, but however, we'll see exactly what takes place. So what else you got in your stuff?
That's pretty much all I've got for movies.
All right,
all I can say is that for the Christmas holidays, I know that this was a summer blockbuster, but it's only just been released relatively recently. Despicable Me 2. All right. I got to see it last night.
Oh, what did you think of it?
It was actually extremely good.
Yes, I thought it was okay. I saw a pirated version. On my favorite
in comparison to other, like it was a very nice follow up.
Did you? I would agree with that. Plus, on top of it, did you see the extended added features, the Minions?
I saw the thing that was going on during the credits, but the fact that they're suggesting a Minion movie. Yeah,
on Blu-ray, as far as I can tell, I think there's 3 animated features on there, exclusively starring the Minions, because that's obviously the massaging launch pad to make an actual Minion film. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I could be completely out in the lunch. It's been a while since I talked about Despicable Me 2.
But it should be something interesting to see. Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend it. If for at least going into some part of Christmas, have a good watch of that. Yeah, it was good.
Cool. So basically, you would recommend it?
I'd recommend it.
And basically, with all of the movie that we talked about right now, you can basically rent this at your favorite independent video retailer. We highly recommend Steve's TV, followed by Far Out Flicks on Queen Street, and they'll have these movies obviously there for your perusal. And with that being said, for the very first time on the WTF show, I don't have the top 5 list.
Oh no!
Yeah, basically I was running around trying to get stuff together and going, oh, it's snowing outside. My roommate took money from me. But whatever the thing is that not done today. But those movies are doing well that we're not going to broadcast. And since it is Cheapy Tuesday, remember to support your local independent theater. I'm going to the Frederick tonight
for the Hobbit.
The Hobbits. The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
That's right. And the funny thing is, I realized that I saw the first Hobbit at the Frederick Twin Cinema for $4 2 years ago. Huh. So now I'm going back to see the sequel, The Demise of Smaug. Is that his name?
Desolation of Smaug.
Yeah, Desolation of Smaug. There we go. So that's always fun to do. So basically, come on down if you can. Again, it's the Frederick Twin Cinema on Frederick Street at the Frederick Street Mall. Can't forget that. But it's only $4, so it's not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
Yeah. All right, that being said, let's take a break. And we'll come back with the last part of our